Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name's Antony and in today's episode, we're going to talk about some interesting fashion news that has just come to light today. So if you are not aware, ASOS has just bought out Topshop, Topman, Miss Selfridges and the newer brand HIIT. Now all of these brands come from the Arcadia Group, who own a multitude of brands, some of which have not been sold in this deal. Now we're going to get into it all in just a sec, but before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help my channel to grow, especially that like button. You have no idea how much it helps my channel to grow. Please also leave a comment, like to chat to you guys and get to know you a little bit better and build this fashion community up. Alright, okay, let's just get straight into it. So ASOS have bought out Topshop, Topman, Miss Selfridges and HIIT for a whopping £330 million. Oh my god, that number is just crazy. But yes, they've bought it out for that much money. Now the deal is in two halves. The first half is for £265 million and that buys them the online presence and the brand name, but it does not buy them the bricks and mortar stores. So that is potentially 2,500 people that could be out of work because the stores are going to be closing down. Now the second half of the deal is for £65 million. And that is to buy all the current stock and all of the pre-orders that have come for the next season. Now, I know what you're thinking, if ASOS have bought all these brands and they're buying the current stock and the future stock, what does that actually mean for the changing face of the brand? Well, if they're buying the old stock and they're buying the current stock, that means that they're going to proceed with the current plan of action that Topshop, Topman, Miss Selfridges and HIIT had in place. But going forward, after these next two seasons have run out of stock, the new design aesthetic, the new direction and the new brand will emerge, which is really exciting. But I just want to touch on the fact that they have not bought out the stores. Now this is going to be a massive blow for everyone who is currently working in the stores, who are on furlough and have got jobs there, because that means that 2,500 people are going to be out of work and looking for new jobs. And it's really sad that they couldn't have bought out the retail space as well, but at the moment the profit is online. I mean, it's not really nice because all of these people are going to be out of work and I'm sure it's going to be difficult times ahead for a lot of people, but hopefully there'll be a lot more opportunities coming, because now that stores will be closing, hopefully brands who wanted to get into them spaces can now open them and hopefully push their brands forward as well. Plan for the moment for ASOS and Topshop and Topman and all the other brands is to just go straight online and build that globally from there. I mean, there is a large scale plan behind the scenes about what they want to do with the brands, how they want to market it and all of that sort of stuff. And I'll leave links to different articles down below if you want to read them, but the gist of it is they want to expand the online presence and go global with Topshop, Topman, Miss Selfridges and HIIT, which is really exciting and potentially can create more job opportunities in the future. However, the future for these brands do not lie in bricks and mortar or stores, which is really gutting and is going to have a detrimental impact on the UK high street. They may come back, they may start reopening stores in an ASOS kind of way, they may do pop-ups and all of that sort of stuff, but I think for the next 5 to 10 years we are not going to see a Topman, Topshop or Miss Selfridges on the high street. Now as I say, this does create opportunities for smaller brands to get into them spaces and expand their presence on the high street, which is good. So hopefully there will be more jobs coming forward for people who have been made redundant from this acquisition. So I want to read a couple of quotes from the chief executive Nick Bateman of ASOS and what he's got to say on the issues. So, the acquisition of these iconic British brands is a hugely exciting moment for ASOS and our customers and will help accelerate our multi-brand platform strategy. So as we know, you can buy multiple brands from ASOS, but ASOS also owns a few different brands. They own ASOS Own and they own Collusion. Now they're going to own Topman, Topshop, Miss Selfridges and HIIT. So it really does expand their portfolio of brands and it also expands their kind of portfolio of customers that they can target. But to be honest, I do feel like they have quite a large monopoly already, but they do have competition from boohoo. But I'll get into boohoo because that's a whole other thing in a second. So the second quote is, "We have been central to driving Topshop and Topman's recent growth online, and under our ownership we will develop them further using our design, marketing, technology, logistics and expertise and working closely with key strategic retail partners in the UK and around the world," which basically sounds like they are going to start implementing their design aesthetic and their design outlook onto the Topshop, Topman, Miss Selfridges and HIIT brands, which is really good. Now, I have read an article where they say the design team and the buying team and all of that are going to be moved to ASOS as well. I don't know whether it's going to be a full team. I don't know whether it's going to be a portion of the team. We don't know what the kind of line's going to look like in the future. We don't know how many jobs are secure with this deal. So that is all to come, and I'll try and keep you updated as and when we get updates. At the moment, it seems like a few jobs are secure with ASOS. They'll need people who know the customer, how it works, their supplier base and all of that sort of stuff. So hopefully there are a few jobs that are safe, but it does sound like ASOS will eventually start employing people to go into Topshop, Topman, Miss Selfridges and all of that, who has their kind of idealistic design aesthetics, so they can start implementing their plans going forward. And this deal is meant to go through around the 4th of February, so that's what, this Thursday? So it's going to be quite a quick turnaround. So what does this mean for the UK High Street and the global presence of ASOS? Well, first of all, for the UK High Street, it looks like it's closing down, and that is a little bit scary, but as I said before, with these large stores closing down, it does create opportunities for smaller brands to come in, take over them stores and have a bit more of a presence on the high street, so it's not as dominated by Topshop, Topman, Miss Selfridges and, well, HIIT I don't think has got any stores, but yeah. For their global presence, it actually means that they have got potentially a wider customer to reach, and it potentially means large profits in the future for ASOS. It's probably a good thing to start keeping an eye on them and how they are going to grow in the future. But let's talk about other bits and bobs, such as boohoo and their acquisition of debenhams. So boohoo acquired debenhams. Again, it is the online presence but not the retail stores. So that means thousands of people again are out of work, not only through Topshop, Topman and Miss Selfridges, but also through the debenhams brand as well. So that's really scary. It's just really sad that boohoo and ASOS couldn't take on the bricks and mortar side of the business. At the end of the day, if that side of the business isn't profitable, why would they want to take on that as well? So yes, boohoo have bought out debenhams for a whopping 55 million, but it is the online presence. Now, there are still quite a few brands up for grabs in the Arcadia umbrella, which include Dorothy Perkins, Burton's and Wallis. So at the moment, boohoo are in conversations to purchase them 3 brands. Whether they'll be successful or not, I don't know, but I'm sure we'll hear about it in the next few weeks. So fingers crossed, more jobs can be saved via these purchases, but again, I don't think it looks positive for the actual bricks and mortar. I feel like it's probably going to be similar deals where it's the online presence only. But that's it for today's video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to click that beautiful red subscribe button down below. Please also leave a comment. What do you think about this whole situation? Do you feel like ASOS and boohoo should have bought out the retail stores as well? Or do you think it's a smart move to just buy online? Because let's face it, a lot of us are not going out at the moment. A lot of us aren't going into stores. Is online the future of fashion? Please also check out my Etsy shop where you can buy cards and vectors to help support you in your everyday design life, and it really helps support this channel. Otherwise, I'll see you here every Monday and Thursday with a brand new video. Alright, okay, thanks for watching. Alright, bye. Tra tra tra. Bye.